going on, Bellflowers? Gwen the Recovering Witch here, and I'm with my friend Jerri. And today is going to be Wedin day 21. Yeah, we'll do that. We met in a group, and I'm happy that I got to meet her. She is one of my, can I say it? Can I say it? She is one of my witchy sisters, and she will be moving to Florida soon. But yeah, we got into a really great connection, and she saw my video posted about the Magickal Cashbook, and she offered if she could do a testimonial about that, so I thought I would share. So Jerri, what would you like to say about the Magickal Cashbook?
Thanks, Gwen.
You're welcome.
I am telling you what, I heard the story of one of our other friends who used Nitika and the Cashbook. And when I heard her story, I said, well, I'm going to try that. So I wanted to pay off my credit card. I had $4,000 on my credit card. I'm like, oh, this is too much. I'm not working. So
that is a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. So I used the cash book. I did it. I did the rituals, and then I asked. And I didn't even think I would qualify for unemployment. I did. And I was able to pay off my credit cards. Not only that, but Nitika took care of it so that I would have no more continuing payments that went on my credit card. So now I owe nothing, and I haven't owed anything since May. Another thing is I was able to buy my new to me vehicle, which is a 2015 Toyota 4Runner, and it's a limited edition. I paid cash for that, and I also just paid cash for my new home in Florida. So I cannot give enough praise to Nitika for all the things, all the blessings she has done for me. Plus, I don't know if you can see, but I bought this ring and I dedicated it to her because she likes gemstones. So that is my testimonial to Nitika.
How did you find out the gemstones? Like, because I haven't done any more research on that angel in particular, but like, is there any other books maybe that you read, or no, or was it a feeling?
Well, there's a person named Jerri. Tempest.
Yeah. Okay.
And he does a lot of path work. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to read about his path work. He does initiation / attunements for several entities. Mm-hmm. And he has his own Etsy shop. Is it Etsy?
Maybe.
Etsy?
Yeah, Etsy.
Yeah, Etsy shop where you can buy these. And so I also bought an attunement. And what it is he builds these chi balls. And then you bring them in. And it's kind of like when you have a Reiki attunement. Mm-hmm. And I did that. He does 3 chi balls. I've only done 2 of them. Mm-hmm. But I think, and that was, I did that before I bought the place in Florida. So I think that really helped with that. Because I didn't work at all this year. Mm-hmm. I have a new vehicle and I have a home. So I've got to say thank you, Nitika.
I like how you're doing this as like a dedication video, being like, I am expressing gratitude. Yeah, yes, gratitude is very important. Yeah, it was really cool that we were on that Zoom call and our friend just opened the Magickal Cashbook and like all this money just started falling out. So of course that got all of our attention, and I would say that ritual is like fairly easy to do.
It's really dead easy.
Yeah.
It's 11 days.
Yes.
You make a book. It's orange on the. No, it's silver or gray on the front,
and then
orange
on
the back, and then there's a sigil that goes with it.
Front-end.
And you got to buy the book.
Yes.
Because if you steal it, it's not going to work. But the book is less than $10 on Amazon.
Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't buy the physical book.
I
got the Kindle, and
yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah, and just print it out. Well, actually, because when COVID happened, we all had a lot of time in the world. I drew mine. So yeah.
Yes, and I drew over my sigils just to put my own energy on it.
Yes.
And it's really been like I don't know if it's the right word, but a godsend. When you need a little extra to help you out, Nitika has never failed me. And she still sends me little checks, little refund checks here and there. It's been an awesome experience.
Yeah. I had a question about like if the money starts coming in, and I tried to explain it based on what's happened when I've gotten money from Nitika. They wanted to know if the money starts coming in, do they start canceling out like the X's in the book when they ask for a certain amount? Like
I do not. I just leave it.
Yeah, until the 11 days are over, right?
Yeah, I continue it the whole entire 11 days. Now, the book does tell you that it's not all going to come from one place. So, when I first started, I got a check for like $5.37. It was a rebate from something.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted Nitika to know that I wanted to pay off this credit card. Mm-hmm. So I put it in the bank and I put it on my credit card. And then I got another one, and it was for like $17 and some cents. And I did the same thing, put it in the bank and immediately put it on my credit card. And then I found out I was going to get the unemployment, and I never expected the extra when they were passing out the $625. I really believe Nitika really had a hand in that. And it can even start working before the 11 days are up. And it usually does.
Like as soon as you activate that talisman in the front of
Yeah, as soon as you start activating that.
Yeah, like I think I went into the group, like as soon as like I told you guys like, hey, like I had this money come in, maybe it was like, I don't know, I only asked for $100, just because it was something that I knew that, hey, I could do a lot with $100, but I know that I'm not asking for too much where it's like, I'm going to get $1 million. No, but, yeah, and it just seemed like it just kept working. That's when we got it was like the relief fund, that $1,000 or $1,200, whatever it was. And then, that same time, I was getting orders from Poshmark was the other thing too.
Oh, okay.
And it had not, I was posting some things for my mom, and I had some items, and there wasn't really like much activity going on with Poshmark, and I had that stuff sitting out there for like weeks, and then finally, as soon as I activated the talisman, that's when I had orders starting to come in.
Yeah, most of the money comes from unexpected places.
Yeah.
I just talked my brother-in-law into making a cash book. And he was real little reluctant. He's like, no, I don't know about this, but he did it. And he had told me he wanted a guitar. And what showed up, he was thinking, he's going to get like $100 guitar. He got a $3,500 guitar, a Martin, which is a top of the line guitar. So it can really show up in lots of ways. And some of the other ways is savings, like on a particular item or service that you
rebates,
need.
Sales,
coupons, oil changes. If something breaks in your house and you get a discount, those are ways that Nitika is showing up for you.
Yeah. No, you had mentioned Jerri Tempest, and I don't know if he is. I don't think he was a part of the gallery of magic.
He is not. But a lot of his work looks like
it's kind of
the
like
gallery
around the same.
And he is a part of the Gallery of Magic Facebook group.
Okay.
But I don't think he's included in. He may eventually be included because he's really good.
Mm-hmm.
He's really good at what he's doing, and he really knows his stuff. And his guides are really helping him a lot. I highly recommend him to anybody. He has loads of stuff that he can provide, services that he can provide.
Yeah. No. The reason why I brought him up is I know this is kind of getting away from the cash book kind of thing, but in the sense, not really, because I feel like with the path working that we did with Raziel,
yes,
Archangel Raziel, it has really helped when I perform rituals or put spell work together and asking for certain guidance and assistance, and when I have my intentions, because we know as witches, like, being specific and clear about what you were trying to manifest is so important. So we might not have the words to like put together correctly, but it's somebody's listening.
The intent
is
there, and they understand the intent.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed finding the workings that were similar to like this with like the cash book and like the path workings with angels and stuff like that.
Yeah, don't forget the Shem talisman with the 72 angels.
Yeah, that's something.
When you do that, it's like a tattoo, and you can feel it.
Yes.
And it really helps.
Yeah.
All of your workings.
Yeah, the 72 angels, I was telling you earlier when I came here, I was like, they also have the demons of magic as well. Yeah, that's not something you just resort to. It's really got to be something very specific for that. But, and not sending demons left and right for somebody you don't like.
No, that is totally ridiculous, because that stuff is going to come back to you. And that's what a lot of people don't understand when they want to be putting curses on people.
Yeah.
That stuff comes right on back.
Yeah. It really has to be not something to do with your ego, justified. Like, again, I know I'm in the program, but like, again, if it is right and just, okay? So that's where I'm leaving it at. And I know like things vary. I don't believe in the Wiccan read where it's like comes back times 3 kind of thing. I just kind of feel like I'm like the Equalizer, like Denzel Washington. Yes, but that talisman, that Shem talisman, was a big deal in my workings too, especially with this as well. And then I just got done. This is probably going to be like Cashbook and like really Gallery of Magic is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And you can't help it because when you start reading these books, you can't help but get like
Oh
sucked
my
in
gosh.
on how great that they were.
They really work.
Yeah.
So Gallery of Magic is for sure a great tool.
And I appreciate the fact, like, because you are working with angels, they always disclose at the very beginning, like, this isn't really to be like religious. The help is there. This is the background. We don't get into it very much, but they are here to help the higher beings, the higher entities. And so it's kind of like if you're holding on to some sort of religious piece, they're letting you know, like, hey, it's up to you, but this is not what it's all about. You know, if you just feel like you need that extra help that's beyond you, then it's there. So there's not a whole lot of kind of like rules, or you know what I mean, like like dedication. I mean, again, it's like you can do the thing for 11 days and stuff like that, which the rituals are very forgiving, but it's not like doing we express gratitude, we acknowledge it in public, but not like you have to go and to a gravesite and get like graveyard dirt or something and present it at the altar. You know, because this one likes this. No, it's not like
because
that.
It really it's your intention in life.
Yeah.
And we don't have to be digging up dirt.
I was going to tell you, this week I had a friend reach out, and she was saying, hey, can you send like some good energy my way? And I read The Magical Protection. So I don't know if you have read that one yet or not.
Yes, I have that.
Yeah, and it was talking about the Jedi of 12 hours.
Oh, yeah.
12 hours.
You know, Nitika is part of that.
I did not know
Nitika is a genie. A genius.
She is a genius. She really is a genius.
She really is.
Yeah, but I like how they have the pronunciations. And the reason why I didn't like register for me, I guess because when I was doing the pronunciations of, it was like the shield, something about the sword, I can't remember. But it's like those 3 rituals that you do. But anyway, specifically for my friend, it was maintaining her job security.
Yes.
And so there was a situation with something really not her fault. These things are just happening and people are being dishonest, and you know, they're trying to take advantage of systems and whatever. And it's desperate times that call for desperate measures for some people. So she was afraid with what was going to happen with loss prevention at her job.
Right.
She was going to be afraid of losing it. So I was like, okay, let me get into work. Let me find my books. And she just needs to be protected. And so I liked the meditation. It was super easy to do, of envisioning having, I imagine like 2 gladiator men that are muscly. And I kind of felt like the one that was on Game of Thrones and Aquaman was on my right.
Right?
I can't remember his name.
Jason.
Yes.
Jason Momoa, because
Jason
I have
Momoa.
Jason and The Rock go with me.
Okay. Well, there was Jason, again, very angelic, like not all the facial hair, very clean, the long hair and just angel form. And then the other one was like blonde. And I don't know where I got that one from, but like long hair. And you imagine like the 2 swords, and it comes to you, and then surrounding with that light. And I just extended that light out to her house. I just imagined her house and getting that light to go that way and touch her, and then the gladiators show up to her aid. And
yeah, in that realm. There is no distance.
Yeah.
So you can do a lot of remote healing and help from where you're at.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else maybe you wanted to add for Gallery of Magic or the Magickal Cashbook? I mean, it's super easy to do.
That's what I say. That's what I want to add. Just try it.
And you can't mess up.
No, you can't.
mess up.
You can't mess up.
Yeah. And
And be thankful and grateful. That's all there is to it.
Okay, so again, my friend Jerri, wish her well as she's moving to Florida. She's got a lot of great things that are coming in store. So hopefully this will not be the last time we see her on my channel. Maybe she'll have her own channel too.
For sure.
Yeah. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below and the little notification bell. And we will see you next time. So peace, love, and light to you. And remember, you can't have the light without the dark. Bye.
Bye.